Okay. This video has been delayed a lot. Oh yeah, I have a green screen. It's, many things have changed since, my last video. So, yeah, this is Dumb Adventures Part 5. And yes, I'm back. I didn't have a lot of time to upload. So, just enjoy the video. Or try to, because, well, I'm horrible at making an upload schedule. Anyways, I'll just leave now before this gets weird. Buck, we got a problem. I'm running out of reviews. I'm running out of everything. Like, this is a huge problem, okay? Oh, a Mario game? Okay, yeah, sure. What about Super Mario Brothers? Super Mario 64. Or maybe Game Party. Wait a minute, this is the wrong game. Oh, right. This game. Well, I might as well. Hello, and welcome back to the show where we review video games for no other reason at all. Today, we're going to be talking about a launch title on the Game Boy named Super Mario Land. Now, this game was the first portable Mario game that you can take on the go, other than the Game & Watch game, which I unfortunately don't have. I feel like this game is unappreciated and it's pretty underrated. Now, how this is going to work is that I'm going to be playing World 1-1 to 4-3. So this review is going to be a little bit more different than the other ones. So, normally I would play this on the Game Boy. However, it's going to be pretty hard to do because there is no backlight. So, I'm actually going to be playing this on the 3DS Virtual Console, released in... I don't know what year it was. Anyways, let's just get started. Now, before we actually get into the gameplay, we need to address a few things. 1. This game actually takes place in Sarasa Land and not the Mushroom Kingdom. And instead of saving Princess Peach, you are actually saving Princess Daisy, which is normally Luigi's love interest. Okay, now we can get into the gameplay. So, Mario controls a little bit more differently than all the other Mario games, and is actually pretty hard to control. This is probably because that the button layout is just different on the Game Boy, and I personally just cannot stand it. He's not as floaty as some of the other Mario games, and honestly, his movement feels really strict in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the bonus stages. I feel like these are one of the more better bonus stages than any of the other Mario games. So how this works is that you have to pick randomly whether you choose a power-up or a couple of one-ups. Now, this basically just all depends on luck, and sometimes Mario will climb a ladder to get to the next power-up or one-up. Okay, so let's talk about some of the boss fights in the game. Now, all the boss fights are completely original. However, World 1 and World 3 boss fights aren't really all that interesting in my opinion. However, World 2 and World 4's boss fights are really interesting. We'll get to that in a minute. For now, we need to talk about this. You're in a submarine and a plane. You heard me. You're in a submarine and a plane.
Whee! Ow.
Okay, I gotta say, these levels are actually really cool. I'm honestly surprised that Nintendo hasn't put these levels in some of their newer games. Like, that would be so cool to see them in one of their newer games. Like, this is just amazing. Sadly, there are only 2 levels of these really cool stages, and they were only used for boss fights, but I digress. So, the final boss stage is pretty easy, in my opinion. So, basically, you just gotta, like, fight this cloud, and then he turns into, like, this super mega plane. However, this is a Mario game, so once you finally take him out, you save Daisy, and boom, roll credits. So, in conclusion, this game is pretty decent. Wait a minute. Where was Clone Nashy this whole time? He never made it into this episode. I need screen time too,